This experience has been unbelievable. I've had just the most magical couple days.
It has been an absolute dream being here.
One of the best experiences ever.
In 2 days, we've laid down 10 tracks.
Is one of the best recording experiences I've had in my entire life.
My name is Jeasper Krøll, and I'm the executive producer on the project. It's been a long way coming. We've been preparing it for a long time, and everything has been chosen carefully with Stefan Mørk, who is the founder and owner of the Nashville Nights festival. The job has been to select the artists, select the songs, select the musical direction, and getting everyone on board. So we've chosen the right band, the producer and musical director, Jonas Krag.
Well, the job has been to capture the vibe from these 10 demos I've had sent. Some of them had some production on, but a lot of them were dictaphone, kind of iPhone memos, and try to capture the idea of the song. And I don't live in Nashville, so try to come with some Nordic elements from Denmark, Scandinavia, the sound we have here, and try to combine that in try to meet all these, let these elements meet each other.
I am Mads Mølgaard Helbæk. I run the studio. It's called Fagmøllen. It's an old color mill. So this project has been fun to work on because recording in this way, where you have the entire band and you get to take like 1 or 2 takes, maybe 3, and you're done, and you're doing the vocals at the same time, and I don't know, it's just a different way of working, and I really love not just setting up, getting stuff to sound good, and then just leave it. I really love constantly tweaking things. Now you've got a new tune, so now you have to change the snare drum and just play around with the sonics, especially because this room is just, you can do all kinds of mad things with this room. So this process has been really fun, and the guys are just great. They're a great hang. It's just been super easy. The band's been playing, I mean, they're amazing.
Noah, nice to meet you, brother. Christian, nice to meet you. What's up, man? Noah. Nice to meet you. Hello, hello. Hey, man. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Noah. Hey, Noah. At least you're here. Beautiful. We made it. He's sweating. He's working. Burning it.
Just want to say a very warm welcome to Nashville friends. I'm sure we're gonna have a blast of 3 days, a little bit less than 3 days of recording your fantastic songs.
We're really looking forward to this, guys.
Let's go.
Chopping it up, mixing it up a little bit. It's gonna be fun.
Absolutely.
My name's Jade Helliwell. I am a country pop singer-songwriter from the UK.
My name is Kinsey Coppin. I'm from Texas.
Hey, I'm Matt Rogers. I'm from Eatonton, Georgia, living and working out of Nashville, Tennessee.
My name is Lockwood Barr, and I'm an artist, a musician, and a songwriter based in Nashville, Tennessee.
My name is Noah Smith. I'm a touring songwriter from Brown County, Ohio.
I started writing songs when I was about 19, but I've been going out and singing since I was a little child, like 9 years old. And then as I got into my 20s, I just fell in love with country music and started performing around the UK at festivals, opening up for artists who were touring over there, and eventually working up to be able to do my own tours. So that's what I've been doing for the last few years.
I've been making records since I was in high school, traveling around the country in my van, and here we are in Denmark.
I'm sort of a hybrid of, I was raised in San Francisco, California, which has a lot of rock music, but I was raised by parents who came from the southern part of the country in Tennessee and Kentucky. So that's where my country music roots come from.
I have been doing music my whole life. I started when I was a little girl, about 6 years old was my first performance. And I started recording when I was 9. I did a lot of stuff in Texas performing, and then I moved back to Nashville 6 years ago to be a better songwriter. And it's been a wild ride. It's been a crazy experience.
First of all, there's sort of the cliche of that music really is the universal language. And it was really incredible and so exciting to see it come to life and to feel, I just immediately felt so at home in the studio. You know, it's always interesting to see like Americans chart music differently. And so there were a couple of barriers of figuring out how we were going to do certain arrangements and what that was going to feel like. But just the actual act of making the music, it was just so familiar and so comfortable in the best possible way. And I could see the live band from here, like from the vocal booth, and watch them, and we could all kind of make eye contact and like lock in with each other, and it was just incredible.
And I can't wait
to do it outside and here.
I can't wait. Like that, can you play the major? I can't wait.
It's a pretty special day. It's the first time I've recorded overseas, you know. I grew up a studio kid and just kind of dreaming about doing this stuff every day. And I always say any day that we can finish a song is a good day, and we get to be around with all these beautiful people. You can tell these guys have lived this life just like us, you know, 4,000 miles away from home, chasing a very similar dream in their heart. And we get to come today and make music together.
You're not allowed in here.
So the first song is called Rush, and it's kind of a universal message that everyone should be able to relate to, because we're only here for a little while on this planet with this life, and you don't need to always be in a hurry. Sometimes you got to slow things down and enjoy the moment and enjoy the little things. And it's called Rush, and I wrote it with a guy right here in Copenhagen named Alexander Grinjin, and a buddy from Georgia named Nick Haynes that was over here with us a couple years ago.
So tell me, what's the rush? Why we always living a million miles a minute? What's enough? Worried about getting more than we're giving.
So the first one that we worked on is called Telephone, and I wrote it about the loss of my grandparents. I'd never grieved before, I'd never lost anybody really close to me, so I didn't really know how to deal with what I was feeling, but I put it into a song for myself and started playing it on live streams that I was doing in lockdown, and then decided to record it, and it's become a little bit of like a thing. Like when I come over to Denmark and play at the Nashville Nights shows, people ask me if I'm going to sing that song, if they need to bring tissues. Although I'd released it years and years ago, it's really nice to hear this like reimagined version, and I think like the people of Denmark are going to really love to hear that.
What songs, you know, would be great for vinyl? And I'm really excited because all the writers that are on these songs were a part of Nashville Nights in a way, and have been part of the festival. So I feel like it's part of the family. So Come Here Lonely, a great song, and it's a little bit more rocking, and I'm really excited about the way that we took it. It's a whole different vibe than kind of what I dreamed of the song being.
She didn't come here lonely, wanting somebody to pull up and buy her around. She ain't chasing a memory with Tennessee whiskey. She's stronger than anything you can put down.
Ruins of Love, I wrote during Nashville Nights Festival 2 years ago. I had the opportunity to write a song with Stico Per Larsen, another American artist, Peyton Taylor. And Stico came in and had this hook called Ruins of Love, and he said, you know, I know my English isn't the best, but I have, would this line connect with you all? And it was just beautiful. Like, it felt poetic out the gate. And so Peyton and I jumped on it, and the three of us, I think we finished the song in an hour and a half. And all three of us really love harmonies, so we started building harmonies in the co-write, and we actually performed it that same day at a show.
It's been amazing, I must say. And I mean, in 2 days, we've laid down 10 tracks.
In hindsight now, on day 3, it seems like we've picked the right artists, we picked the right songs, we picked the right studio, we picked the right engineers and producers, and it's turned out pretty darn good. It's really been a huge pleasure working with everyone, and everyone's been so sweet, and no one's stepping on each other's toes, no egos, no nothing. It's just like a collective. It's been a big win for music, I think. So it's been all about the music, all about the songs. It's been fantastic.
Yesterday, I felt like I was on an absolute high, and then I had the crash afterwards. I was like, I need to sleep. I'm so worn out from all the excitement. It's been great. I already am thinking, how do I come back to Denmark and record my next project out here? Because it's just been so good.
We've just had such a great time. The guys have been great. Everybody was open-minded, flexible, and it was just fun. We had a lot of fun. That's the only way I know how to describe it. We just were really creating. It was a really awesome atmosphere to do that.
I love recording in Nashville, and I love recording all over the US, but this has been very, very, very special.
You never know what kind of situation you're going to get into being a musician, and you get all these crazy ideas like, come do this, come do that, and it has been an absolute dream being here. These guys, from the beginning to end, just super organized and inspiring to be around, and just world class.
I would, just so you don't have to deal with this later, if we have the choice to not be on camera saying F, I would prefer not to be, because I know we said F a lot, so even
That's
right
right.
now as he's recording. So.
It's fucking fine.
Should I say my little silly little line? Yes. Okay. So I have a saying, and I hope I'm saying this right. Jeg vil gerne tale bedre dansk hver år. I would like to speak better Danish every year. So